Hello and welcome to this NCAA Division III matchup in the Harris Cup Championship game. We have the St. Norbert Green Knights facing off against the Adrian Bulldogs here at Arrington Ice Arena. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Drake Hagel for this exciting matchup, and let's take a look at the starting lineups. Starting for the Green Knights at center is number 10, Ross Pavic. On his wing, number 12 is Pius Rolovicius. On the right wing is number 16, Luke Karakis. At D is number 4, Blake Thompson, the assistant captain for this Green Knights squad. Alongside him is number 25, Sean Campbell. And starting in net is number 29, TJ Black.
And for the Bulldogs, you've got center Austin Hervey with Vinny Post and Daniel Lisi at his wings. At D, you got Butso with Dunn, and in net, sophomore Kevin Etma, a long-standing netminder for this team since he joined the Bulldogs last year. Has jumped out to a career record of 28-6-2 after only losing one game last year.
And just 10 seconds into this game, TJ Black covers that one up, catching that one in his glove hand, so this face-off will be on the glove side of Black in the Green Knight zone. Thompson playing it back for Campbell, who dishes it up to Karakis. Rolovicius with a big shot that's pushed aside by Etma. Etma seeing his first shot of the game. Etma will play it for Cooper. Cooper behind the net, stopping up. He finds McNair as an outlet. McNair will send it across. It's a skate of Lisi. So here comes the Green Knights. Phillips with it now, skating into the Bulldog zone to the stick of Cooper as he will send it off the glass. Boyd trying to make the skate past Johansson. Unable to do so, and the Green Knights will bring it back down into the Bulldog zone as Phillips stops up in the zone. A shot that never makes it to the net. And here's Armour helping out Cooper, but it goes to the stick of Christensen. Picking it up now is Nelson, skating around, buying some time as he finds Boyd sending it down. It goes off the shin guard of Andrews.
Yeah, shot blocking is something the Green Knights do very well. They don't typically give up a lot of shots on the season. TJ Black has only been forced to make 322 saves on 341 shots. Not a goalie who sees a lot of action, and he does his job of making the saves he's supposed to with a 1.09 goals against average on the season. Tremendous numbers for a collegiate goalie.
Yes, very good numbers for Black, only a sophomore as well for this Green Knight team. Uchin bringing it into the Bulldog zone, leaving it there for Black, as Etma does a good job of staying strong in his crease, covering it up and keeping it out of the net.
Bulldogs tend to give up about 24 shots a game. They're going to have to stick to that number tonight if they want to keep St. Norbert from blowing them out of the water. St. Norbert only gives up about 20 shots a game, and with only giving up about a goal and a half a game at most, Bulldogs are going to have to capitalize on the opportunities that they create tonight.
Yes, definitely two interesting teams, as St. Norbert is currently number 1 for scoring defense in Division III at 1.54 goals allowed per game.
The last 3 times that the team has done that, they've gone on to win the NCAA championship. So it's something that this coach definitely prides himself on as this season has gone along.
They do say defense wins championships, and on the other side, Adrian outshoots their opponents 354 to 179 in the first period. For the whole game, they are 990 to 629. Here comes the Green Knights down into the Bulldog zone. Hoy putting the pressure on Rolovicius, as it's done now behind the net, setting it up for Hoy. Excuse me, that was McNair. Finding McCloy. McCloy takes a high shot, going over the blocker of TJ Black.
Bulldogs are going to try to look high all night on TJ Black. He's listed at 5'9". Realistically, he's probably about 5'6". That's not saying anything wrong. But a smaller goalie, he's going to give up those top corners when he goes down. they're going to force Black to have to stay on his feet tonight.
Yes, Black, plays a very athletic game using his speed and quickness instead of his size. Bouncing one in front, Edma will be able to cover that one up safely to make his third save of the night so far here at Arrington Ice Arena. A packed crowd we have here for this Harris Cup championship game.
Bulldogs, last time they saw these St. Norbert Green Knights here at home, lost both games. The score's 3-1 and 4-2. They're going to look to bounce back and not give up 3 straight at home to a single team.
Hervey and Caracas taking the draw. Hervey will win it back. Helms will play it around to Cooper, who plays it up to Post, who's unable to break it out. Post gets a stick on that one. Entma will play it over. Cooper is there to send a high one off the glass. This one's going to go down for icing, as it is Andrews touching up.
Not much of a filling out period here tonight between these two teams. You tend to see the hitting kind of wait until about halfway through the period they get picked up. It's already starting here. We're only about 3.5 minutes in. These two teams don't like each other at all.
Yes, they have played each other 13 times in their history. The St. Norbert Green Knights currently have the 7-6 series lead over them. As Lacey will skate this one down, he will gain the red line, send it all the way down. It will come out of the zone. Hervey will regroup in the neutral zone, playing it over for Butzo, who gets it up, and Lacey will get a stick on that one to wave off the icing. As it's cleanly played out by the Green Knights, and Dunn finds Lacey far side. Lacey once again sending it down. He'll go down to chase. It's Johansson with it. Behind the goal line, sending it up. Dunn stepping down to take the shot. His shot misses wide. TJ Black still has not seen a shot so far. A couple have gone near him and he's had to stop one, but went high of the net. Nelson with it now. Trying to drive wide on the wing there. Armour picking this one up, sending it around the boards. Boyd unable to get anything happening with that one as Rigas sends it back down. Butzo with it, a turnover in front. And burying one past the glove of Entma is number 20, Stephen Phillips, as we have the replay of that one.
Yeah, it's costly when you make a pass heading towards the slot. Turnover gets thrown right towards the slot where St. Norbert player is right there to pick it up and one-time it right at the net. Entma caught a little off guard, got a piece of it, not able to keep it out of the net. However, St. Norbert takes an early lead, 1-0.
Yeah, he almost had that one with his glove. Looked like it might have hit the tip of his glove. But nonetheless, it's 1-0 Green Knights right now. 15:25 left to go in the first period. Entma will come out of his net to play this one. It hits the shoulder of Fraze.
Entma, a goalie who's very typical of being active to play the puck. He's got 3 assists on the season. Not something you see very often.
Yeah, getting very active, Entma, for those 3 assists, as they almost had a very good chance, the Green Knights did. Sacco was on the back door. And it will be McNair going to the box here for a high sticking call. So we will have the first 5-on-4 power play here for the Green Knights. Butzo picks that one up and rims it around the boards, but it's stopped at the point by Thompson. And it is sent down by the Bulldogs. Black playing it around, buying time as he waited very patiently there as he had the pressure from Yim. Yim, a great job of setting it down as Yim will go for the change. Hervey chases it down as he battles against 2 Green Knights. Coming out with it is Blake Thompson. Setting it up for Fraze. A high one sent across the zone. McCloy with a good job of getting down low and getting a stick on that one as he will send it all the way down. Matt Thompson now on this one.
These Bulldogs are no stranger to the penalty kill as they've averaged 7.4 penalties a game this season. Something that they're going to lift the keep below in tonight's matchup.
It's up to the point for Campbell. Campbell takes a shot. It gets deflected, never makes it to the net. Thompson putting the pressure on there is coming up to help him out was Kulitarsi. And now here comes the Green Knights, another chance, bouncing in front. Etma doing a good job of staying big in front, making some saves there. The Green Knights get another chance, a backhand attempt by Uchin, and it's sent all the way down by Rust. Campbell with 28 seconds looks to set something up behind his net to get another chance here on the power play. Campbell sending it off the boards down for Caracas. Butzo with that long stick able to break up that play. 8 seconds left to go in the Green Knights power play. It's up to the point for Johansson. His shot is blocked. It goes into the netting, and we have the stoppage of play as McNair still has 1 second left to go in his penalty.
Yeah, right off the faceoff, McNair's going to hit the ice. Bulldogs are going to look to win it and possibly send it far side to McNair if the draw is won cleanly. St. Norbert, aware of this, has a defenseman who's sitting outside of the zone just in case the Bulldogs are able to win this draw cleanly.
Yes, good awareness by the Green Knights defense to see that as that one was bouncing around, bounced over the stick of Johansson. Armour coming into battle. He got it over to Boyd, back to Armour. Paquette trying to make a fancy play there, but coming away with it is Christensen. Putting the pressure on, good neutral zone forecheck there by the Bulldogs as the Green Knights control it in their zone, sending it up to Christensen, who hits Nelson with it. Streaking along the other side was Rigas, but the pass was unable to be sent to him. And touching up for this one is Van Diest.
Bulldogs still getting outshot early in this period, 6-0 so far. The Bulldogs are typically the team that like to start fast, get a lot of shots on net, put a lot of pressure on the opposing goalie. And tonight, St. Norbert has flipped that script.
Yes, definitely. The Bulldogs have not registered a shot yet. The Green Knights have 6 so far. Hard one sent off the glass by Boyd. Paquette putting pressure on. Rigas trying to send it up. Hoy coming down to make something happen here. Boyd with a nice move around Rigas, and now Rigas will be going to the box for a holding call with 12:03. We just saw the St. Norbert power play. Now we'll see what the Bulldogs can do on their power play opportunity.
Bulldogs normally able to convert about 27% this season, so about 1 for 4. They're going to look to make that one right here with Balsamo, McCloy, and Post out there.
And Matt Thompson at the point with Kulitarsi here. Balsamo sends it down to Post. On the half board is Balsamo. Getting a stick on that one was Phillips. And Phillips and Nelson will both go for the change, as Blake Thompson and Campbell are out for the penalty kill, joined with Hung and Fraze. As Fraze is able to get that one past Kulitarsi. Thompson coming in to help out to quarterback this power play here. He has some troubles playing the puck, but he's able to get it over to Kulitarsi, who sends it all the way in, and Balsamo goes on the chase. Post doing a good job of not allowing Pung to send that one down, but now it will be sent down by the Green Knights, and it will be Corey Dunn who has pressure on him by Phillips. A very aggressive penalty kill we've seen so far here by the Green Knights. It's Corey Dunn with it, sending it up for Paquette. Paquette trying to make a move around, unable to. Armour trying to get it to Dunn, misses the stick. Nelson picks it up, gets past Dunn, and we'll have another Bulldog penalty here as Dunn will go to the box for tripping.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian.
Yeah, it looked like the St. Norbert attack tried to cut between Dunn and the net. Dunn just put his stick right in his skates and kind of took him out as he was driving the net hard. 9 times out of 10, the ref's usually going to call that. We're going to see 45 seconds of some 4-on-4 hockey before the Bulldogs start their kill.
So a lot of open room now with the 4-on-4.
Bulldogs are typically a team that thrive in 4-on-4 with all their speed and size, but St. Norbert, a team who's equally as fast not as much size, so we'll see if Bulldogs are able to get some kind of an advantage here.
McNair turning that one over to Christensen. Christensen sending it over for Sacco. A great save there by Entma as Sacco was wide open there. Hervey able to play it over to McNair now as the Bulldogs come down the other way. Helms joining the rush. Back up to Hervey. Hervey takes a shot. Hits the chest of TJ Black as he makes his first save of the evening. Christensen looked like that was a little bit offsides there, but no call here as McCoy will play it up. It's sent over as Johansson will play it back. The Green Knights now on the power play here, and it is Rigas sending one on net, pushed aside by Entma. Hoy finding the open ice there to send it all the way down. 1 minute left to go in Dunn's penalty, 9:45 left to go in the first period. Kurt Black with it now. Streaking along the wing as he gets hit hard by Yim. McCoy sending it up. Over for Pung, and Entma will find that one on the side of the net and hold on to that one for the whistle.
Bulldogs doing a great job on this penalty kill, being aggressive when they're in their own zone, not letting St. Norbert really set their power play up, forcing them to have to move the puck sooner than they want to, force them to have to be in different spots than they want to be, and it's creating some chaos for the St. Norbert power play.
Thompson trying to Phillips there on the draw. Up to the point for Thompson. He's unable to control it. Russ chases him down. And here comes Pung again, leaving it for Kurt Black, pushed aside by Entma. In the corner, stepping out, trying to send it over. Green Knights are unable to. Matt Thompson with the block as he falls down there. And we will get a St. Norbert penalty now with 7 seconds left in Corey Dunn's penalty.
Yeah, Thompson off that block, had the break, but got a stitch in his skates as he was going by the defender trying to catch up to that puck that he had just blocked. Takes a spill. Fans here calling for a penalty shot, but didn't have possession, wasn't exactly on the break yet. So it's just going to be a tripping penalty. 7 seconds of 4-on-4 and then a Bulldog power play.
Great job by Matt Thompson on that one too to make that, to block that shot there as well, get in the shooting lane. Definitely a stinger there, but in this kind of game, you're not going to really feel that one. Armour facing off against Phillips here. And it's Armour who will control it. He stops up at the blue line, sends it over. Over on the backboard to Paquette, but he is pressured there by Van Diest, unable to get the shot off. Yim sending it over for Paquette again, a bouncing puck. And we have a whistle as they're calling a hand pass here. The face-off will be outside the zone.
Interesting to call it a hand pass. It looked like Paquette was the one who knocked it down and was the first one to it. I think the ref got a little mixed up with all the bodies in front, waved it down for a hand pass, but it's saying the face-off staying inside, so he's saying it was a hand pass on St. Norbert.
Yeah, great point there. So St. Norbert trying to send it out. It's kept in by Dunn. Dunn over for Yim, who sends one. Good blocker save there by Black. Back up to the point to Dunn, who sends it over for Yim. Back up to Dunn, he goes, a huge shot there, hits off of Phillips and goes into the netting for another stoppage of play here.
Boyd is doing a great job early in this power play of getting his body right in the eyes of Black. Black is having a hard time looking around him. Black is a smaller goalie. He doesn't have as much to lean one way or the other, and Boyd is doing a good job of making himself wide.
Yes, Black measuring in at 5'9", Boyd coming in at 6'2". Definitely a hard task there for Black to see past that. As Paquette sends it in front for Boyd, a good opportunity there, but the Green Knights will send it out, but it will go into the St. Norbert bench.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian College.
The ref is saying that the face-off is outside, and I don't know why that looked like it went off the ref and then into the St. Norbert bench when St. Norbert cleared it from in their zone. That should have been a face-off deep. There's a little conversation going on with the linesmen. We'll see if they change their mind, and they don't.
And Coach Krug not happy about that either, as he saw exactly what you saw, Drake. Boyd sending it up for Armour. Good patience here by the Bulldogs power play as Yim sends one on, pushed aside by Black. Boyd off the boards for Armour. Paquette trying to get something in front. Boyd helping him out on the back door to Armour, who bats it out of the air, but it still stays wide of the net. A great job by Dunn to keep that one in. And we'll have another penalty here as Caracas will go for elbowing.
Yeah, Dunn did a great job of leaping up to knock that puck down and then played it down deep. Looks like Caracas came to make a hit and led with the elbow. It was pretty obvious. The back ref saw it, made the call. Bulldogs on a augmented 5-on-3, 26 seconds before it turns into a 5-on-4. Trying to make something happen here.
Coach Krug electing to go with McCloy, Paquette, Boyd, Armour, and Dunn. And it's Phillips coming away with it. Dunn getting back, McCloy also coming back, sending it up. Boyd will go down to play this one up for Paquette. Paquette almost able to make something happen, but he loses possession there. McCloy back to Dunn, it goes. 3 seconds left to go in the penalty to Pung. A bouncing puck in front, and it's under TJ Black as the 5-on-4 power play will resume now.
Armour's a big boy, and if you try to step in his way when he's trying to go to the net, he's probably going to put you down. And he just did.
And it didn't even look like he actually pushed or anything there. He just held his own there.
Yeah, it looked like Rigis was trying to clear him out and got put on his own backside.
6:51 left to go in the first period. 1:31 left to go in the penalty to Caracas.
This Bulldog power play trying to create something. St. Norbert with ever active sticks is breaking up just about every pass that comes through the middle, and the Bulldogs are having a hard time to get anything going as far as puck movement goes.
Kulitarsi over for Balsamo. Now for Thompson on the half board, playing it back up to Kulitarsi. Thompson stepping in. He takes a big shot. That is blocked by Andrews. Hervey with it up for Thompson. Over for Kulitarsi. Post trying to deflect that in front. Balsamo has some time, and he sends one high. So it goes back around. Balsamo with a good hustle there. He sent it down. Entma will quickly play it up for Balsamo. Great job by Entma there to see the outlet of Balsamo.
Another blocked shot there by St. Norbert. Good job of getting their bodies in lanes and getting down and not giving a shot lane.
Green Knight sending it down. It hits the stick of Thompson, so it will not go all the way. 25 left to go in the St. Norbert penalty.
Kulitarsi elected to just take it all the way back behind his own net as the Bulldogs were looking to make a change there and get this power play line out.
Boyd takes a shot, a big rebound, a great chance by Yim, but it goes high once again above the head of TJ Black. Dunn pressured hard by Nelson, but a great job by Dunn to beat him out. Back to 5-on-5 action here as he sends stuff for Armour. Armour falls down on the play there. Butto there to hold the blue line. Coming away with it is the Green Knights. Caracas with it. He has Kurt Black with him, setting it up for Pung. As McNair and Dunn battling there. Butto will go behind the net to battle with Black. A great shot block there by McNair. as Paquette has it now. He sends one into the chest of TJ Black, who will easily hold on for his 9th save of the night.
With limited opportunities, now the Bulldogs have gotten 9 shots, but still not a lot of great scoring opportunities. And when they have gotten them, they've been trying to do a little too much, missing the net just a little high, just a little wide. There's a lot of net open when they get Black deep in his crease. They're just overthinking it because the St. Norbert defense does a great job of not giving up that second opportunity. We see a roughing call against McNair. There's a cross check, I believe, for crashing the net after and mixing it up with a couple St. Norbert players.
Green Knights on the power play this time. Phillips against Hervey. Phillips wins it back. Thompson over for Pung. Great save there by Entma, holding the post. Yim coming away with it. He has Thompson to beat. He skates around the net. Hervey comes down to join him. Sends it over for Dunn. A beautiful pass by Yim. And a great glove save there by TJ Black on Corey Dunn, who is leading this Bulldog team in scoring as a defenseman.
Yeah, Dunn always active, always trying to get up in the offensive play. Came in there, got himself wide open after Yim went around the net, had a good scoring opportunity. Looked like it was going a little over the net anyway, but Black able to glove it down.
And what great vision there by Yim as well to find Dunn coming down into that open ice. Pung in the corner being pressured by Hoy. The Green Knights will send it up. And back down it goes as Thompson is able to get it away from the Green Knights, as the Green Knights will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Kolatarsi sends it down. TJ Black coming out to play it. Campbell now sending it around for Andrews. And skating it into the zone is Rolovicius, as the Green Knights look to set up here on the power play.
That was a good hit by the linesman Ridby there on Rolovicius trying to gain the zone.
Yim putting the pressure on there. Russ going up. Dunn coming out too to try to make that block, but it goes wide. Hoy with a nice block on that one. Andrews trying to send it over for Christensen. Christensen sees Russ, escapes on that one and sends a shot, but it's easily saved by the stick of Kenvin Enma. Hoy now with it with time. Will send it all the way down. TJ Black will come out to play this one.
Only
As it's
5
bouncing
seconds
around.
left on this kill. Bulldogs are about to get even strength with that puck down in the St. Norbert zone.
A great penalty kill by the Bulldogs. Not giving up any good chances on the power play to the Green Knights. McNair with it. Off the glass. Sending it down. Cooper with a good defensive play there on Larson, as he gets hit there by Larson.
I'm going to say it was a good thing he whiffed on that initial pass that he was looking for, as he was looking to throw it right through the slot again with St. Norbert crashing down the middle.
Off the skate of Lisi goes over for Hervey, as Lisi gets his stick slashed out of his hands, and we will have another Bulldog power play coming up with 1:58 left to go. And it's 25 Sean Campbell going to the box now.
Minute 58, so if the Bulldogs are unable to score, they'll get 2 seconds of power play time to start the second period. Bulldogs are going to look to score, though, and tie this game up before the start of the second.
Green Knights are able to send it all the way down. Edma will leave it for Dunn. Dunn has time to skate this one up. Sends it back for Armour. Armour moving through the zone now, sending one on. And it's saved by the glove of Black. Looking if he could have time to play that one to keep the clock moving, but the Bulldogs were too close.
Yeah, Black likes to play that puck, likes to keep the time moving, knows his defense is going to be there and not give up that initial second opportunity, so he's always looking to get it out and let them break it out.
Bulldogs out shooting the Green Knights 12-11 now as Dunn plays over for Yim. Armour skates down. Another shot block there by the Green Knights. Boyd coming in to help out as Paquette was being pinned to the boards. Dunn using Entma as an outlet. Entma doing a good job of playing it back to Dunn as Dunn had a lot of pressure on him. Dunn clearly has a lot of confidence in his goaltender. Yim playing it up for Butzo, trying to send it over for Paquette. It bounces off the boards. Paquette unable to do anything with that one, so the Green Knights will send it down. Nelson on the chase now as Butzo will send it for Paquette. As now it's Paquette weaving through the Green Knights. He has Boyd with him, but Pung took that one from him. 30 seconds left to go in the first period as Butzo will send it up for Boyd. Trying to send it over, but it goes into the body of Pung. And now here's Balsamo as he gets hit hard on the boards there by Johansson. He's pinned. Butzo with it at the blue line. Back for Kolatarsi. Balsamo was about to be hit hard by Johansson, but absolutely stood him up. 2 seconds left to go. The Bulldogs get a chance in front as Thompson, but the horn will sound here.
Looked like Johansson was trying to retaliate a little bit there on Balsamo for that big counter hit delivered to Johansson. We saw Balsamo get knocked down there. It looked like someone either took out his skates or Johansson was able to push him over. He's looking for a call there. And we'll see if the refs come over and make a penalty call here against Johansson at the end of that period.
Captain Matt Thompson of the Bulldogs waiting to hear, as well as the assistant captain of the Green Knights, Fraze, waiting to hear what comes of this discussion.
Despite the slow start, Bulldogs did battle back to outshoot St. Norbert 13-11 by the end of the first period. Unfortunately, St. Norbert leads on the scoreboard 1-0 at the end of one.
And when the second period will start, we will have a Bulldog power play for 2 seconds. And it looks like they are giving a penalty to someone as they are talking to the scorekeepers down there.
Yeah, discussion with the scorekeeper going on for a while, and then the other ref is talking to the two captains, trying to get everything sorted out here at the end of the period. Bulldogs trying to figure out if they're going to have 2 seconds of a 5-on-3 and then a normal power play following, or if it's going to be 2 seconds of just a power play and return to even strength.
Looks like it could be coincidentals here as well.
Yeah, Thompson didn't look too pleased with the result of what the ref told him, so it looks like we're going to be 2 seconds of 5-on-4 and then even strength following at the start of the second period.
But we'll be back in 15 minutes here on ACTV for the second period action. Hello and welcome back to ACTV for the second period action between the St. Norbert Green Knights and the Adrian College Bulldogs. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Drake Cagle for this NCHA Harris Cup Championship game. The Bulldogs trailing the Green Knights 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. And Drake, what is something that the Bulldogs excelled on in that first period?
Their penalty kill was great that period. They did a good job of forcing constant pressure, keeping the puck out wide, and not letting St. Norbert set up what they wanted to.
And St. Norbert leading here going into the second period. What did they excel on in that first?
Blocking shots. They got down in every shot lane. Their sticks were active. They were breaking up passes. They didn't let the Bulldogs get anything clean and no second chances.
Balsamo in the box here for the Bulldogs after the extracurricular activities going on at the end of the first period. 3 players in the box for the Green Knights.
It's time for period number 2.
Nothing up on the board as far as penalties go, as now we're back to even strength 5-on-5 hockey. So whatever the penalties were, they were coincidental in some form or another.
Balsamo got 2 of the penalties for the Bulldogs, and it is Andrews and I believe Campbell down there, or excuse me, it's Pung down there in the box for the Green Knights. As Butzo will play it around the boards, this will be sent down. It will be icing as we are 5-on-5 here. So a quick whistle, 36 seconds into the second period.
Not sure how one player getting 2 penalties cancels out 2 players each getting 2 minutes. I would have expected to see 4-on-3 hockey here, but that's not the case.
Yeah, you definitely don't see that every day. So we will redo this face-off here as Armour faces off against Sacco. Butzo playing it up for Lisi. And it's sent right back down by the Green Knights. Entma playing it for Dunn. Dunn picks up his speed there as he had pressure. A stretch pass up to Paquette coming down the wing. He stops up, curls up, tried to send it up, but he got hit hard there by Rolovicius. Armour helping Paquette, coming out with it, unable to get the shot off. And the Green Knights trying to send it over the Bulldogs defenseman, but it's unable to do so. Dunn will step up to play this one up for Hoy. Hoy with time here will send it down.
Hoy felt that pressure coming from behind as the Green Knights had just gone for a change. The player over the bench was hot on Hoy's heels, and he was able to dump it in and get the puck deep down in the St. Norbert zone.
And this one hits high in the ceiling. So we have another stoppage of play here. This one will stay in the Green Knights zone.
Bulldogs don't have the lowest ceilings here. You occasionally see a puck that goes up and hits the rafters. More often than not, it's that it hits a banner, one of the many that hang here in the rafters at the Arrington Ice Arena.
Cooper with a great job on that one on the blue line, walking past Kurt Black to find the lane to get the shot off the blocker into the netting for another quick whistle. Thompson ties up. Boyd comes in to take the shot off, but another one that's blocked.
Yeah, that one seemed to sting Kurt Black. He was kind of holding on to that ankle for a second. Decided to play through it.
Boyd unable to get this one off of Campbell. And it is Thompson, Blake Thompson for the Knights, sending it down. Cooper plays it around the boards. Helms trying to send it over, unable to do so, so Cooper will pick this one back up. Cooper leaving it for Thompson. As Cooper falls, as he is trying to lay the check on Blake Thompson in front. Good opportunity there by the Bulldogs, turned aside. And this one will now be icing on the Green Knights.
A couple Bulldogs not too happy there, as when McNair made the cut to the center, Sean Campbell stuck out his leg and almost kind of threw a knee. No penalty call. Looked like the ref was getting some debris off the ice. but it was an icing as the faceoff came all the way down into the St. Norbert end.
Hoy and McNair trying to slap away at that one. Blake Thompson sending it around. A great job by Kolatarsi to keep that one in as Yim sends it down for McNair. He's unable to control that. McCloy goes over to chase down Campbell. Yim plays it back for Kolatarsi. A good hinge play there to buy some time as Hoy will send this one softly down for Yim. Yim sees McCloy over. He sends it around the boards. McCloy gets pinned there. And it's sent up for Nelson. Nelson skating around the zone as he's waiting for his team to get the full change. And he is hit hard there by Lisi. So Nelson will go for the change. And it is Christensen now with it. McNair coming in to take that one from him, and he'll leave it for Dunn behind the net. 16:25 left to go in this second period. Butzo sending it up for Lisi. Lisi sending it on net for TJ Black to cover this one.
To add more to my confusion about why it wasn't 4-on-3 hockey, Balsamo has had to sit in the box for the 4 minutes, and we'll have to wait for a whistle after the 16-minute mark to get out. Both of the Green Knight players got out after the whistle after the 18-minute mark. I don't get how that's coincidentals.
Yeah, very interesting there for how that happened. And still 5-on-5 action here. Centering it in front to Hervey was post. A great opportunity there. Unable to capitalize is the Bulldogs. And here comes the Green Knights. And it will be a Bulldog penalty as Post will go to the box for interference.
That was a little bit questionable. Post was coming back hard for the puck along with the Green Knight player. It looked like their skates got kind of tangled up together, and they both took a spill. Not sure how that one's interference, but ref called it, so it's so. Bulldogs drawing a penalty kill here with 16:02 left in the second.
Phillips against McNair. McNair falls down, but he gets a stick on that. But it's played by Blake Thompson. Down past the goal line is Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Adrian College penalty is number 181.
Thompson with it at the point. McCloy, aggressive penalty kill by him. As it's sent over for Pung, who takes a shot. McNair on his stomach, getting a stick on that one, unable to clear it, and the Green Knights still set up here in the Bulldog zone. Sacco sends it down for Phillips. Phillips finds Blake Thompson at the point. Over he goes for Pung. Back up for Thompson. Over for Pung on the back door. Misses wide. Blake Thompson unable to control that one as the Bulldogs are able to get it out of their zone. But quickly, the Green Knights send it back down into the Bulldog zone, and once again, sent back down by Blake Butzo as TJ Black plays this one here for Thompson, and he finds Rolovicius with it. And it's sent back down by the Bulldogs' Russ as TJ Black saw the pressure from Russ, comes back in. Thompson with it in front of the net. His shot gets deflected wide. Another chance in front. A great play by Russ there to center it twice to Matt Thompson. And Entma will hold on to this one. A great shift there. Great penalty kill by Austin Russ.
Balsamo finally able to get out of that box. That sequence at the start of that penalty kill was the first time we really saw St. Norbert be able to get an extended setup in the Bulldog zone on their own power play. Bulldogs, right after they cleared it once, were able to continuously clear it down and create an opportunity of their own with Russ and Thompson out there.
34 seconds left to go in the penalty two post. Hervey wins this draw back. Donna able to clear it up. It's sent up. A great blocker save there by Entma off the shot. And Hervey comes away with it. TJ Black coming out of his net to play it. And he gets it past Hervey. Yim catches it in the neutral zone. Has to wait for Hervey to touch up. Dunn sends it up for Hervey. Hervey able to control that one. The Green Knights come back. 11 seconds left in post's penalty.
Wow, this is an extreme call Hervey was going to the net hard there after he got that puck poked off his stick. Was off balance. Kind of clipped Black, but just barely with the skate. Black sold it that he got kicked hard in the skates, and they're calling Hervey for goalie interference.
Yes, I agree. A very weak call there. If Hervey would have really hit Black there, I think we would have known, as there is quite the size difference there between the two.
It's a good acting job by Black there in the net to sell that he got his skate swept out with his little leg kick up in the air.
So a 5-on-3 here in favor of the Green Knights, but now Post is set free. So we will go back to the 5-on-4 power play for the Green Knights.
Refs are hearing it from the crowd here on that penalty kill.
Yes, once they announced that penalty, Arrington Ice Arena erupted in boos.
Yeah, they felt that call was pretty weak themselves.
McCloy doing a good job of coming through that one, winning it, setting it up for McNair. McNair gets past Pung. He sends a backhand on net. It's easily saved by Black as it's sent up, and it is Fraze with it. A good save there by Entma. McCloy once again getting it out of the zone. McNair talking to McCloy. McNair goes for the chase here as McCloy will go for the change. Dunn playing it back for Butzo. Butzo looking up. He finds Rust. Hits off the stick of Rust and goes down into the Green Knight zone. 1:18 left to go in the penalty to Hervey. Kolatarsi, great hand-eye coordination there by him to keep that one from going in the zone. Rust comes up, almost hits Nelson, but it's offsides here for the Green Knights.
The difference between the women's game right before this and this game is night and day with the way the refs are calling this game. The women's game, the refs let a lot go, let them play, understanding it's championship hockey. This game, the refs are calling every little ticky-tack call they could see. Special teams becoming a huge factor here in this matchup.
Sending it in the zone is Andrews as he's skating towards the net. He goes behind the net, trying to send a pass to one of his teammates. Big goes to the stick of Thompson, who gets it over to McCloy. McCloy sending one right into the chest of TJ Black, who will hold on for his 17th save of the evening.
Entma's stick got broken there. I don't know if it was on the shot that went off the knob or when the Green Knight player went behind the net. He seemed to kick his skate up and kicked Entma's stick, and that might have broken it. Entma sends his stick to the bench and gets a replacement. Now the faceoff's going to come down to the glove hand side of TJ Black.
Bulldogs shorthanded for 50 more seconds here. Andrews playing it up. So Green Knights will send it down in the zone, hits off the leg of Dunn, and he'll send it back into the neutral zone. Andrews will send a hard rim around the boards. The Green Knights there to stop it up. But it is Dunn able to send it right back down for Black to play this one as McNair goes for the change. Kurt Black with it now, sending it over for Christensen. Christensen, a very wide shot there. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty to Hervey. The Green Knights trying to set up. And this one looked like it hit off the crossbar or the head of Entma. And it goes into the netting for a stoppage of play with 12:15 left to go in the second period.
Yeah, it looked like it either went off the head of Entma or the end of his glove as he kind of ducked his head down and swung his glove overhead for that puck, and it went up and out of play.
Matt Thompson and Pung facing off here now. Hoy setting it down. And that'll do it for the power play to the Green Knights. Hervey tries to take it from Larson. Nelson now with it. Back up to Larson. A great shot block there by Helms as he got his leg up there to block that shot. Boyd spreading the Green Knights defenseman out as he got behind them. Boyd over for Paquette. Over for Boyd it goes. A shot that goes high up into the netting.
little bit of a late hit there, as after Boyd shot the puck was already out of play. The whistle had been blown, and then the defender came over and sent Boyd into the boards. He had some words for the ref as he wasn't happy with it, with all the kind of questionable calls against the Bulldogs. The Green Knights did away with the pretty obvious one there.
Armour now, Paquette coming in to help out. It's up to Helms at the blue line, sending it down around the boards. Armour trying to pick it up there, but instead it is the Green Knights coming away with it. Rolovicius sends it down, gets past Cooper, but Helms is there to play it over. Boyd on the boards, finds Paquette. Paquette now with Helms joining the rush. Helms going down, Boyd covering him at the blue line. Helms able to send it right back down, but it goes into the glove instead of the Green Knights' Caracas. Paquette now making the play around Sacco. Boyd, a high one into the glove of TJ Black to flash the leather.
Black has a pretty quick glove hand. He likes to go down on a lot of shots and then reach up over himself to glove stuff down if it's coming right over his head. Bulldogs have got to beat him over the shoulder of the blocker side.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, TJ Black, not a very big frame in net. He's very quick down low, but he hasn't been tested much on his blocker side. It's sent up by Blake Thompson for the Green Knights, but it goes into the netting. Another quick whistle here. 10:36 left to go in the second period. The Green Knights leading the Bulldogs 1-0 here in the NCHA Harris Cup Championship game.
Got to give credit to the St. Norbert defense again, of blocking shots, hitting in shooting lanes, and then giving Black clear sight lines all the way to every shot that's come in.
Great job by Russ to leave it for Thompson there. Thompson trying to send one. As Thompson fell awkwardly there on his leg. He looks a little shaken up here as he's able to get up. A good sign here for the Bulldogs, as Matt Thompson is the captain of this Bulldog squad.
Trying to shake that knee loose. Definitely went down awkwardly on it as he got twisted up, kind of like a pretzel there when he fell behind the net.
Kolatarsi trying to send it for Thompson. Out of his reach as Hoy pinches down. As that should be a penalty, as Unchin pushes Hoy's stick away from him, but no call here. Post will play it back for Kolatarsi. They will send it over for Hoy as they play with it there. It's sent down, hits off the stick of Thompson. So no icing as Post tries to lay a hard hit there on Van Diest.
Yeah, we're seeing the physicality start to ramp up again here in this period. As these teams are getting really annoyed with each other as Herbie comes across and lays a huge hit there.
As these two teams have already faced off twice this year. This one delayed offsides call here. The Green Knights send it out, so it's sent around the boards. Lisi there to pick it up in the Green Knight zone. Hervey down for Post, trying to center in front. The rebound sitting there, but the Green Knights pick it up instead of the Bulldogs. So now the Green Knights control it here. Hervey putting pressure on McCloy, coming in to help him out.
Got to give credit to Black there for not leaving that post too soon, as that puck took an awkward bounce off a defender's skate and would have gone in short side had he left even a second too soon.
And we have the icing call here with 8:58 left to go in the second period.
Ref trying to make sure that none of the St. Norbert players get on the ice that aren't supposed to be on the ice. Bulldogs coaches yelling out to the refs to help them.
St. Norbert wins that faceoff, but currently on the game, the Bulldogs are winning in the faceoff circle 24-16 as Dunn falls down there. Butzo, time to play it as Phillips comes down to play him. This one hits off the stick of Yim past the red line. No icing here. Blake Thompson plays it up. Phillips with the pressure from Yim, able to get past Yim, stops up, and Yim coming back down on the back check to take it from him as Butzo plays it up. It comes past the blue line. The Green Knights looking to regroup, and the Bulldogs putting the pressure on here as Butzo sends it up for Yim. Yim leaving it for Armour. Armour battling here. He comes away with it. A great job by Armour. Kolatarsi almost picked that corner there, but his shot went wide. Armour, another one thrown on net in the chest of TJ Black.
Kolatarsi trying to be a little too fine with that shot. Tried to hit the blocker side corner, like we said. That's where you're going to have to beat him, but just a little wide.
7:59 to go in the second period. The face-off on the blocker side of Black. Paquette coming in to help out Armour as he was battling against Johansson. Kolatarsi got hit there by Rolovicius. Rolovicius now with it, battling with Boyd. It's up for Kolatarsi. He sends it down for Armour as he gets hit by Andrews. It's bouncing around. Hoy comes down, trying to play it there. Boyd keeps it from Johansson. And now Paquette and Johansson battling. Behind for Armour. He tries to send one quickly in front. It's bouncing around, and TJ Black is able to get his glove on top of that one to cover it up with 7:16 left to go in the second period.
Almost just caught Black a fraction off his post there. Armour tried to bench it off of his skating in. It just stayed out. Then a couple whacks at the rebound, went across the crease, but Black was able to find it and cover it up.
Black having a stellar performance so far here in net as he has stopped 23 shots so far on the night.
Gotta say, it makes it a little bit easier on the goalie when he knows he doesn't have to worry about the second chance opportunities and knows when his defense are going to get sticks in those passing lanes.
Good try there by Unshin. Butzo and Thompson communicating on the way back there.
Emma almost got caught cheating there as he left that post just a split second too soon.
Rust, a good job there of avoiding the hit by Van Dies. Van Dies tried to tabletop Rust there, and Rust will go to the bench here. And we have an offsides call here. Rust looked like that one shook him up a little bit there.
Yeah, anytime you get tabletopped, you're not really expecting to get put on your backside in that form of fashion. It hurts.
Hervey winning the draw forward, the Green Knights controlling it. This one sent into the netting. Another quick whistle here.
A lot of whistles this period. It's been very stop and go. We'll get some short, extended plays, usually with a puck out of play or a puck getting covered up. Not a lot of flow so far in this second period.
This draw at center ice. Butzo plays it over for Dunn, who plays it up the boards to Post. But the Green Knights there, as Post was unable to control that one. In front opportunity as it goes behind the net. It stays out of the net here, and Post trying to get it away from the Green Knights, finds the open ice, and Butzo plays it up for Hervey, but Hervey gets hit hard there by Pavic. Dunn now up for Post. Post and Blake Thompson battling there. No call as it looked like Thompson interfered with him there.
Not even just an interference, but held on to him. Now we're seeing bodies flying in front of the net as Entma gets run over by a St. Norbert player. The two Bulldogs quit to jump on him. Then a ref gets hit by another St. Norbert player, and we see a penalty coming up. Finally, to St. Norbert as we get cheers from the crowd.
The captain of the Green Knights, number 8, Noah Nelson, going to the box here. Very unhappy about his call.
Yeah, he's got a lot of words for the ref while he's waiting to step into the box. Surprised he's not getting called for a 10 here for all the words he's saying towards the reffing staff here. Bulldogs finally did another power play here with 5:52 remaining here in the second period.
The fans here at Arrington Ice Arena giving the Bulldogs some energy here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the St. Norbert penalty is to number 8.
As this is the Bulldogs' 5th power play of the evening. Dunn sends it over for Armour. Down for Paquette. Trying to center in front for Boyd. Unable to get a stick on that one as Fraze to send it out, so Armour keeps it in the zone. Armour walks down. He finds Dunn up top all alone. Sends it over for Yim. Green Knights setting up in the diamond here. Now transitioning to the box as Dunn walks down. A shot block there by Andrews. And it's sent down by Fraze. Enma coming out of his net. He'll stop it here for Yim.
Dunn and Andrews got into it a little bit there behind the play, as Dunn wasn't happy with the shot he took, and he delivered one back to Andrews, and Andrews gave him one back.
Dunn bringing it down, sending it up for Paquette, who enters the Green Knight zone behind the net, battling there. It's sent up. Kolatarsi there to play it back down to Armour on the half board as he walks up. Very patient play there by Armour over for Paquette, who tries to send up for Yim, but it'll go to the net, and TJ Black will get his glove on this one to make the save.
45 seconds remaining on this Bulldog power play. They've got to win this draw if they want to set up their attack and get anything on net. Once St. Norbert clears it, it's a hard time getting back into that zone with possession.
Thompson against Pung here. McCloy up for Balsamo. Balsamo's shot blocked there by...
There's two St. Norbert players coming across hard, both getting their bodies in that lane, selling out. Something they've done all night. Just continue to get in shooting lanes and not let clean shots get through.
Yeah, it looked like Ragas might have taken the worst of that shot block there. A face off in the neutral zone here. McCloy sends it down for Kolatarsi. It's sent down. Black playing it up, but it hits into the netting. So another quick whistle.
Unfortunately, college rules, that's not a penalty. Typically, if a goalie sends it straight out of play like that, it would be a delayed game, but not in NCAA D3 hockey.
Yeah, so TJ Black got lucky on that one. McCloy sending up for Balsamo. Kolatarsi over for Thompson. Thompson back up to Kolatarsi, down to Balsamo. It goes in front, attempt. The Bulldogs unable to find it. The Green Knights shuffling in front. Thompson comes away with it. He sends one on net as post is being pushed away by Johansson.
Yeah, that puck was loose in those skates for quite a while before Thompson was able to dig it out and throw the puck on net. Black did a good job of sealing up down low and keeping his angle so that puck would just hit him square in the chest.
7 seconds left to go in the penalty to Nelson. The Bulldogs looking for another opportunity here on the power play. Yim gets tied up there by Phillips. Entma signaling to his defenseman to watch the box as Dunn got back there. And it's McCloy with a nice move there. Sending it up. McNair trying to make something happen there. And here's Nelson with a lot of speed as he tries to go past Butzo. And the Bulldogs will be going on the Green Knights will be going on the power play this time with 3:32 left to go in the second period as Butzo will get called for tripping.
Another weak call as a Knight player cut right across his face. He had to stick down in the lane at the puck, made contact with the puck before the Green Knight player stepped on his stick and took a spill. Another ticky-tack penalty against the Bulldogs.
That's the Green Knights' 6th power play of the game. In the Green Knights center, Pung will be thrown out of the face-off circle, so Sacco will come in to take the draw against Yim. Hervey trying to send it down and hits the body of Thompson instead. Thompson with it, sending it up for Pung as he enters the Bulldog zone. Down behind the goal line, Hoy puts the pressure on Sacco there. Sending it in front. Great job by the stick of Entma to push that one away as Hervey is able to send it all the way down. Blake Thompson with it, sending it up for Campbell. McCloy now getting his stick on it and sending it once again all the way down. TJ Black playing it up for Campbell, who plays it back around the boards to Blake Thompson. Now Campbell with it. And the Green Knights go off sides here with 1:01 left to go in the penalty to Butzo. 2:32 left to go in the second period in this NCHA Harris Cup Championship game.
Bulldogs once again doing a great job of stepping up at the blue line, not letting this power play get in clean, and forces the offsides.
Cooper sending it down, stopped up in the neutral zone by the hand of Johansson. Phillips trying to beat out Cooper there. Dunn trying to send it up and hits the stick of Rust, and it will be Thompson who will send it all the way down. Rust hard on the chase here, forcing TJ Black for the second time on the penalty kill back in his net instead of playing the puck. Great hustle there by Rust. Phillips sending it up, and it's back down to Phillips. Putting the pressure on is Dunn. Phillips in the corner with Dunn once again. Phillips will send it up for Andrews, who steps down to take the shot. His shot misses wide. Now Rust there to put the pressure on Johansson. Unchin in front. Thompson will send it all the way down. 2 seconds left to go in the penalty to Butzo. Butzo's out of the box. 1:30 left to go in the second period. Christensen coming down. He sends it up for Pung. Pung with a quick release there. His shot misses high.
That puts in the flip up on him, trying to got on edge right as he was going to shoot. And it hooked on and went high and up over the net.
Cooper checking his stick there after he blocks that shot. It's sent all the way down. Paquette trying to beat out Blake Thompson, unable to do so. And Cooper's stick was broken on that one. So he'll go to the bench to get a new stick.
They're going to kill some time here as they're trying to make sure Cooper finds the right stick. It's a good move by this line. A little extra rest here after icing that puck. 1:03 remaining here in the second period.
Smart play by the Bulldogs there.
A little gamesmanship is always welcome in a championship game.
Definitely, as Hoy will play this one up for Boyd. Hoy sends it up for Armour. Armour over for Paquette. Paquette stepping down. Kolatarsi up for Paquette. Boyd takes a big shot and a great shot block there by Campbell. That one had to sting as Nelson comes down with it the other way. Kolatarsi getting a stick on that one to send it from the front of his net. Boyd pressuring Rolovicius now. Sending a hit on Hervey was Rigas. 20 seconds left to go in the second period as Kolatarsi got hit by two Green Knights players there. This one staying in the zone, bouncing around. A shot saved by Entma. 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Pushed
Bulldogs
aside.
living on the edge there, not able to get that puck out of their zone as the Knights were all over them in the last 45 seconds of this period.
6.7 left to go in the second. The Bulldogs are able to get the change here.
Yeah, ref must have said that got deflected out of play or went off the glass first. before going up into the netting. Bulldog just on fresh legs. And they said the faceoff is actually coming outside of the zone, so it must have been St. Norbert who played it up and out.
Even better here for the Bulldogs. Faceoffs in neutral zone near the St. Norbert bench. Green Knights playing it here, controlling it. Time winding down. The Green Knights will send one down, but it will go wide of the net of Entma. And we have some extra pushing and shoving after the horn here.
Yeah, some I don't like yous and I don't like you either is being exchanged there at the end of this period, just like they were at the end of the first. Tempers definitely flaring up. Both teams really don't like each other here, are really trying to get this win. It's a 1-0 game. I mean, that's about as close as you could get without it being tied.
And make sure you stay tuned to ACTV for all the third period action coming to you shortly in this NCHA Harris Cup Championship game. Hello and welcome back for the third period action here on ACTV at the Arrington Ice Arena for the NCHA Harris Cup Championship game. I'm Ellen Sant alongside Drake Hagel. Drake, a 1-0 game going into the third period. What are the keys for both these teams to close out the game here tonight and win the Harris Cup?
For the Bulldogs, it's going to be continuing to get pucks on net, trash for second chance opportunities, and try to figure out this St. Norbert defense. For St. Norbert, it's going to be continue to do what you've done all game. Block shots, active sticks, keep the puck out of your end.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier in the game, St. Norbert has the best defense so far in the NCAA. The Bulldogs are in fourth right now for scoring in the NCAA. A very offensive team and a very defensive team here at Arrington Ice Arena squaring off. St. Norbert currently leading 1-0 after 40 minutes of play. Hervey coming in to help post out. He sends a soft one on the boards as we have the red goal light on for some reason behind the net of black.
Yeah, it's been stuck on since the start of this period. Wonder if the light man down there knows that it's stuck on.
Butzo playing this one. Lisi sends it off the boards. It's sent down. Armour trying to play it, but it is Blake Thompson with it as Boyd will send it back down as they fix that light issue. 19:04 left in the third period, as Armour gets pinned there by Blake Thompson and Kurt Black, and now Kurt Black with it, setting it up for Uchin. Boyd sending it off the glass, and it's sent back down. And now Kolatarsi with plenty of time here as the Green Knights were changing. Deflecting off the stick of Hoy. And it will be called icing here as Hoy was behind the red line with 18:35 left to go in the third period.
Yeah, Bulldogs having a hard time getting a clean breakout going. St. Norbert's content to just play the trap from this point forward. They'll probably send one player in with hard pressure and sit four in the neutral zone and not let the Bulldogs get any speed going into the St. Norbert end.
It's sent off the boards. Edma behind the net to stop this one up. It's sent down. The Green Knights will play it in their zone. As it was Blake Thompson, a turnover there. A good save there by TJ Black.
Yeah, McCloy tried to beat him blocker side high there. Black just did a good job of getting his arm high and making that save.
They're saying it deflected off the Bulldogs, so the faceoff will go all the way back down on the blocker side of Etma in the Bulldogs defensive zone. Shots 25-19 in favor of the Bulldogs here.
They're saying that puck was played from the Bulldog end before it went out of play into the benches. That's why the faceoff comes all the way down to the blocker side of Antma.
Yemen Pavic battling off there. Big shot there. It does not make it to the net. The shot off the stick of Rigas. And now it is Larson sending one on net. Good save there by Entma. As McNair got hit high there. I think he was trying to adjust his elbow pad.
That was a good positional save by Entma. He never saw the shot come. Just did a good job of taking away the low part of the net and being in a good position to make that last save.
Great hustle there by McCloy on that play to battle there. It comes bouncing back into the Bulldog zone. Dunn. Pressure from Christensen. Plays it over to Butzo. Butzo finds Russ. Russ sends it over for Thompson. Thompson over for Balsamo. Balsamo unable to get a quick shot off. Gets the shot off, but it's easily covered by TJ Black.
Yeah, it looks like that shot attempt went off of Campbell, who was laying out to block that shot. Good puck movement there as it went side to side and then back. Balsamo just unable to catch it cleanly to get the quick one-timer off. Had to regroup and then wind and fire and just couldn't get it through.
Yes, a great play there by the Bulldogs offense, and now the Green Knights sending it down. It's Nelson trying to get past Butzo. He's unable to do so as Butzo pins him to the boards. It's sent around. Christensen there to stop it up. Sends it back for Nelson. Nelson has Phillips with him. Nelson using his body to shield the puck there. But it's sent out. Russ gets it past. And it's sent up for Thompson. Thompson buries. And this game is tied.
This arena is going absolutely nuts as the Bulldogs have finally tied this game up. St. Norbert scored early in the first. Bulldogs wait all the way until this third period to score. It was a great pass by Russ to Thompson. Thompson just buries it low blocker side as he got Black overcommitting with a hard slide, thinking it was going post to post. Thompson, who's had a down year this year compared to his first 2 years here on this campus, comes up big in the playoffs and ties this game up at 1.
And as we saw in the replay there, a great hustle there by Russ to get past the defenseman. He almost fell down on the play. He kept going, got the pass over for Thompson. Thompson was there to bury. A great team play there. Great work by Russ and Thompson, who buried that one. As we have the Bulldogs fans going crazy here at Arrington Ice Arena. 16:35 left to go in the third period of this Harris Cup championship game. A 1-1 game.
Yeah, there's finally energy in this building. Ever since that St. Norbert goal early in the first, it has been dead quiet in this arena as the fans have just had the life sucked right out of them. Bulldogs tied up, and now the fans are getting rowdy. They're getting loud and into it.
Hoy gets knocked down there, and we will have a Bulldogs power play. And it's Larson who couldn't even hear the whistle there as Ross Pavic will go to the box for tripping.
Yeah, Pavic, as Lisi was going by him, decided to hack him and take him down. Gets called for the penalty there. Bulldogs finally get the momentum by putting one in to start this period. Now we're getting a power play. They're going to look to keep this momentum rolling and bury a second one and take this lead as they've got the fans behind them now.
Yes, the fans here are doing everything they can to help this Bulldog power play out. St. Norbert down a man, not a time that you want to go down on the penalty count. They're just being scored on. Dunn unable to hold that one in. Armour has pressure on him by Nelson. Armour, a good play, a great play by Armour to not take a penalty there and get the puck only, as Dunn now has the pressure from Nelson. He sends it up for Yim. Nelson very aggressive here on that forecheck, shorthanded. Armour catching that one from the backhand of the Green Knights defenseman. It will be sent all the way back down again, and it is Fraze going on now, but Entma will play this one out for Armour. It bounces off Armour's shin guard, and getting a stick on that one is Pung. Dunn plays it up for Yim. Yim over for Paquette. Sent in for Boyd.
No matter what the outcome of this power play is for the Bulldogs, it's going to be a hard time for St. Norbert to adjust after they made the change to come out into this third period, play a little bit more passively, trying to protect the lead and play defensively. Now they've got to get back on the offensive. It's going to be hard for them to shift gears, and the Bulldogs are going to try to take advantage of that.
As Colatarsi will play it up for Balsamo, 47 seconds left to go in the penalty to Pavic. And the Bulldogs score again. Balsamo puts it away on the power play.
Yeah, a little bit of a broken play there. As that puck was sent over to post. Post mishandled a little bit, decided to throw a backhander across to the other side. After a couple of deflections, Balsamo finds it, sticks it short side, blocker side once again on Black, and the Bulldogs are able to capitalize and keep this momentum rolling as they're taking a 2-1 lead with 15 minutes here left in the third period.
A great shot there by Balsamo. As you said earlier, Drake, look for that blocker shot. The Bulldogs did so, and they've been able to capitalize twice here. We go back to 5-on-5 action here as Colatarsi will play it around the boards. And we have another St. Norbert penalty coming up, as it will be Campbell going to the box for interference.
He got some words for the ref as he doesn't agree with the call. He doesn't argue as much this time as he did earlier in the game. Doesn't want to get the extra 10 here. Bulldogs get the momentum on the first goal, keep the momentum on a power play goal, and now they're right back on the power play only 17 seconds later. This crowd is rocking. It is a completely different atmosphere in this rink now that the Bulldogs are on the board compared to when they weren't.
It definitely is playoff hockey. There's nothing like it as you can feel the energy here. Done with it. 2 quick goals by the Bulldogs. St. Norbert not used to getting scored on at all. Gets 2 quick goals scored on them there as Butza will send it down. And it will be icing here. You can barely hear the whistle here with the fans so loud.
Was not icing, it was offsides. As Black had come out to play that puck. I understand the confusion. There's so much going on, so much noise in this arena. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. And St. Norbert's feeling this pressure.
They definitely are. They're feeling the crowd here. The Bulldogs are feeding off the home crowd here at Arrington Ice Arena. This one goes into the netting for another stoppage of play with 14-12 left to go in the third period.
The Bulldogs have to be careful to not fall into the trap that St. Norbert early in this period of just falling back to defend a lead. They've got to stay aggressive. They've got to stay on the attack and keep that puck in the St. Norbert end as much as they can.
Looks like Thompson will be getting tossed from the face-off circle here. McCoy will come in to take the draw for him, but also Sacco will also be getting kicked out, so Fraze will come in to take the draw. Butzo sends a long, hard one into the zone. Dunn able to keep it up. A high puck there. Paquette doing a good job of making sure that was not high sticking. As play continues, Dunn with it here, 1:04 left to go in the penalty to Campbell. McCoy, it's for Paquette. Getting past him is Fraze. A Bulldog penalty coming up as well. A great save there by Edma in the 2-1 game, but the Bulldogs will get a penalty, an interference call, and we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 49 seconds.
Yeah, that one's on Paquette. When Paquette lost the puck and fell down, he reached out to hold back Fraze from being able to get to that loose puck and gets called for it. We're going to see 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 49 seconds before St. Norbert takes over on a power play.
.32 left to go in the third period. A Let's Go Bulldog chant happening here in Arrington Ice Arena. Christensen sending it over for Andrews. The high bouncing puck, and Edma doing a good job of getting under it like a baseball player would to make that save.
Yeah, I think the infield fly rule was in effect there as Edma stepped out of the crease and loved that one down.
The face-off win by Unshin there. Kolatarsi up for Armour. Armour will send this up for Hoy. Hoy now hitting Yim with it. And this one going into the netting for another stoppage of play here.
Not a bad idea by Yim there. Get over the blue, just throw a puck on net, try to catch Black off guard. Unfortunately, it hits the stick and gets deflected up and out of play.
Hoy controlling it at the blue line. He stops down, takes a shot, a bouncing rebound in front. TJ Black ready to play that one, but instead it is Johansson. Kolatarsi stepping up, he gets beat. Christensen back with it. He has Andrews, and Christensen gets the water bottle and ties this game up at 2.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1 there. Defense does a great job of taking away the passing lane. Etma doesn't realize it, sinks a little too deep in his crease and gets beat short side high. Sends that water bottle flying.
And we will stay at 4-on-4 hockey here with 12:46 left to go in the third period. A tie game. Quite the exciting playoff matchup here.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Bulldogs, there's still 4 seconds left on the penalty to to Campbell. So it wasn't a power play goal. The Bulldogs are now on the kill instead of being back to even strength.
Bulldogs have done a good job on the kill tonight. TJ Black playing this one back for Blake Thompson, who sends it up quickly as he had pressure. Dunn getting beat there by Fraze. Edma with the rebound. He makes the second save as well. Gets it away from the front of his net. Pung with it. Sending it back for Fraze. Back up to Pung. Up to the point to Blake Thompson. He sends one and it misses wide. Gets deflected right in front of the net. Blake Thompson has pressure there by McCoy. McCoy almost falls down on that one. It's in front. Edma doing a good job of tracking it. Is done. We'll be able to send it up. McCoy will go to the bench. Thompson will come on, as will Russ. And a great blocker save there by Edma. Quick blocker there.
Yeah, that one was hard to track as it came right between the legs of Dunn. Edma had to find it. Oh, off the inside of the crossbar and out. Ref says no goal.
The light never went off either. And we go back to 5-on-5 action here as Paquette is freed from the box.
And unfortunately, even though we have video review here for ACTV, we don't have an angle where we'd be able to figure out if that was a goal or not. We can't send it to Toronto for a decision.
Unfortunately. The bouncing puck as Hoy plays it over for Kolatarsi. Under the stick of Christensen, kept in, but it is offsides as Van Diest tried his hardest to keep that one in, but it will come out into the neutral zone. 11:08 left to go in the third period. Phillips winning that one against Hervey. The Green Knights sending it into the zone. Lisi and Post laying a hit on Rigas there. It's sent back. It is Caracas picking it up. Post battling him there as the players are coming in to help out their respective teammate. And it's sent around the boards once again. Helms with a big hit on Caracas, and this one goes into the banners hanging from the rafters here at Arrington Ice Arena for another stoppage of play.
Yeah, it goes up into one of the league champions banners here that the Bulldogs have hanging. St. Norbert's trying to not let them get another one. Bulldogs intent on getting another one as we see this physicality ratchet up once again about halfway through the period. Bulldogs are going to lift the strike right off this face-off here. Puck one back.
Butzo over for Dunn, who sends one. It hits the body of Campbell. Boyd playing it down. Picking it up is Blake Thompson for the Green Knights. And here come the Green Knights the other way. Unchin loses that one off the good hustle by Paquette as Boyd sends it in. Blake Thompson trying to play it around. He has Boyd pressuring him hard. This one goes back and TJ Black sees Boyd coming and he will cover up.
Smart decision by Boyd there. Had a second to maybe play it out. Realizes the Bulldog attack was tight on his defense and covers it up for the whistle.
As you talked about earlier, TJ Black hasn't seen many second and third opportunities on like the goals the Bulldogs scored.
Well, the Bulldogs, both their goals didn't come on rebounds. Both of them were first shot opportunities, one on a pass and one on a broken play.
Thompson stealing this one. He gets it over for Balsamo. Back up to Russ. He tries to go. And the Green Knights coming back the other way. And we have offsides as it looked like Fraze was a second too soon for Sacco.
It's a costly mistake by Sacco to make that move at the blue line instead of waiting until he got over to make the move. They had numbers. There's a 3-on-2 coming in. Bulldogs did have a back checker coming, but when you have numbers, you want to get into that zone and press that attack. Unfortunately, an offsides call brings it outside the zone.
McCloy coming in. He plays it back for Cooper. Over for Helms, but this one will go into the netting, and this one will go all the way down into the Bulldogs' defensive zone for the faceoff.
Yeah, that puck looked like it flipped up on Helms right at the moment of truth as he was looking to send it off the glass, and it just sailed high and into the netting.
9:38 left to go in the third period. The faceoff on the glove side of Entma. It's won back by the Green Knights. The wide shot bouncing onto the back of the net of Entma. Coming out, the Green Knights having a good opportunity there as Pavic takes a shot, but it's easily stopped by Entma.
Yeah, good job by Entma to come out of the net, challenge the shot, and seal up down low as Pavic was trying to turn and rip that one 5-hole.
Hervey facing off against Phillips here. Phillips winning it back. Rodriguez setting it up for Christensen. And now it's Nelson with it back up for Christensen. Back to Nelson. It goes as he goes around the net. He finds Rodriguez up top. A great shot block there by Lisi. Hervey coming in to help out, but the Green Knights keep it in. Nelson pressured by Kolatarsi. Nelson skating up. Kolatarsi got hit there behind the play. It's sent in front. Entma loses his stick, but he is able to cover that one up.
That was a good job by Kolatarsi. Even though he was taken out of the play by taking a hit, when he was laying down on the ice, he was able to find the puck, roll over, and swing his stick to knock that puck off the attacker's stick.
Yeah, great job battling there by Kolatarsi. 9 minutes left to go in this third period. A 2-2 game here. Pretty fitting score after just celebrating the anniversary of Slapshot. Russ with it, setting it up for Thompson. Thompson over for Balsamo. Balsamo takes a shot. It is blocked by Campbell as he was down to make that. Block is done. Sends it up for Rust. He gets pressured by Blake Thompson and gets hit by Blake Thompson as Matt Thompson now is getting pressured by Blake Thompson. He gets hit hard there.
Some big body checks being thrown in the corner there as this battle for the puck continues. A lot of sticks getting in after it.
It's sent up for Pung. He tries to get around Dunn. Dunn doing a good job of using the stick there to prevent him from doing so. Around the net, Entma gets across. Off the attempt by Kurt Black. A good attempt, but a better save there by Kevin Entma. Kurt Black now being pinned to the boards by Butzo. Balsamo trying to send it off the boards, but getting in the way is Andrews. Andrews skating down, he sends it over. And Johansson is able to beat Kevin Entma to make it 3-2 with 7:46 left to go in the third period.
You see the energy just get sucked right out of the building there as that puck just found its way right on the Johansson stick in the slot. Entma caught a little too deep once again as it gets beat glove side high right into the corner. We went from a game where only one goal was scored through the first two periods. We've had 4 scored here in the proceedings of the third period with still 7:45 remaining.
Yes, this third period has been very exciting so far. A very intense game between these two teams as Nelson tries to get around Kolatarsi. Kolatarsi doing a good job positioning himself there to not allow Nelson to get across as the battle, and the Green Knights coming out with it. Phillips sending it down for Nelson. Nelson over. A high shot there by Christensen. Boyd battling now as Hoy sends it up for Paquette. And it's sent back in by Van Diest. Entma stopping it up for Kolatarsi. Hoy playing it up. Boyd trying to get it over to Paquette, unable to do so. Hoy once again trying. It's sent over. Campbell playing it up. Kevin Entma coming out of his net to play it. Great job by Entma to play it over to McCloy. McCloy's pass just goes under the stick of McNair. And now it will be Helms playing it back. Kolatarsi setting up for Yim. Yim gets his stick on it.
Bulldogs playing with a lot of urgency now that they're down a goal, but also need to play in control. They're playing a little bit out of control while trying to pick up the pace, and it's causing a lot of missed passes.
Yes, they don't want to try to force anything here. Definitely want to look for the good play, but don't want to cause a turnover here with a 3-2 game. Cooper pinching down, setting up for McCloy. McCloy over for McNair. A great opportunity there, but McNair unable to control it. McCloy in front for McNair. It's picked up by Yim. Yim falls, trying to get one. He gets it off his knees. It looks like Johansson, the puck is underneath him as he is on the ice. 5:58 left to go in the third period. The shots now 29-27 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, ref blew that one down because Johansson played it out from under himself with a hand pass. That faceoff is going to stay deep in the St. Norbert zone, and St. Norbert's not able to get a change out on that one. Watching icing, you've got a little bit of a tired St. Norbert line out there against the Bulldog line that's creating some opportunities.
Bouncing puck off the faceoff there. Butzo coming in to help out. He sends it over for Dunn. Dunn in front to Hervey, who tries to deflect it towards the net. His deflection goes high and wide. And this one once again sent into the netting by the Green Knights. The St. Norbert's getting a change here.
Refs must be saying it went off a deflection before going up and out of play, because typically they're not allowed to change on a puck that's sent directly out of play like that. St. Norbert did a little bit of a break there.
Dunn down for Post. Post trying to center it in front for Lisi. Butzo coming down to keep it in the zone.
Satro's holding his hand like he's hurt. Finally gets to the bench after losing his stick. Ref takes a spill next to the net there.
The Green Knights sending it down. Phillips will be the only man to stay on the ice for the Green Knights as they get a change. Nelson now coming down to pressure Dunn. Dunn gets the pass over to Butzo. Up to Lisi he goes. And here comes Nelson once again with speed on the wing. He goes behind the net. Thompson and Kolatarsi pressuring him. Phillips with it. Entma now coming out of his crease. He plays it up for Lisi, who sends a soft one off the glass. And it's sent down. The Green Knights will have to touch up. And Rust trying to get a stick on this one, but it deflects up into the netting with 4:42 left to go in the third period. A 3-2 game, an exciting matchup between these NCHA division teams.
Yeah, these teams not only tight in their conference standings, number 1 and number 2 respectively, but also alternating number 4 and number 5 in the NCAA rankings, depending on which poll you look at. One team just one spot ahead of the other.
Hoy skating it down, but we have an offside call here again. Or delayed offsides, excuse me. I thought I heard a whistle, but the play continues. And it's sent down. Caracas going to play it. He gets hit by Balsamo. Hoy playing Pavic there. Coming out with it is Caracas. Trying to cut in front, but Thompson's stick allows him to not do that as it's sent down. Blake Thompson with speed trying to get it quickly out of his zone. He gets it over for Caracas, who will send it up for Larson. Butzo putting on the pressure there. It's sent around. Paquette there. And Armour helping out. Armour off the boards, up for Paquette. Over to Balsamo. Paquette, a great job by him as he has Armour. He leaves it for Armour. Armour takes a shot, but it is caught easily by the glove of TJ Black.
Yeah, a shot from a long way out with no traffic in front. Black easily able to track that one, gloves it down. We're going to see a face-off coming up to his blocker side with 3:34 remaining.
Armour and Phillips in the face-off circle here. Phillips wins it back. Rodriguez there to play it up. He's able to get it out. Butzo will go to play it as he has the pressure from Fraze. And it's sent back down as Rigas will be pressured by Armour. Pass over to Kurt Black. He tries to make the move around Hoy. Entma makes the save. Kurt Black still with it now as Boyd tries to send a hit. Hoy loses his stick on the play. Black coming out from the wraparound attempt, and a good shoulder save there by Entma. Good job hugging the post there to not give up any holes. McNair has time. As he looks up, he'll leave it for Hoy. Spreading the ice out is the Bulldogs. Sent over off the boards. McCloy catches it. He tries to send it for Boyd, but just misses his target there. Boyd will go for the change now, and McNair, after he sends it down, gets hit. Yim for Kolatarsi. Up for Butso it goes. McNair with it.
Just over 2 minutes remaining. We'll have to keep an eye on Entma and see when he comes out of the net if the Bulldogs aren't able to tie it up here.
Yim now with it, trying to get it up for McCloy. Another good attempt there as McNair tries to center it for Yim, and getting behind Butso is Pavic, and a great save by Entma with 2:02 left to go in the third period.
Yeah, Pavic able to break away and split the defense there. Get a little bit of a breakaway with real tight pressure on him. Loses his footing a little bit, stumbles, and then loses handle on the puck. Just tries to chip a shot on Entma. Entma takes it in the chest, holds on to it for the whistle. Team shots are even at 30 according to the board with 2:02 remaining here in the third period.
The Bulldogs call a timeout here
Adrian College.
as Coach Krug will look to draw something up for his team. And at the other bench, Tim Coughlin, who's in his 24th season for the Green Knights, looks to find a way to maintain this lead. Both teams go back out now after the talks from their coaches. Face off in the Bulldogs defensive zone.
Yeah, face-off's going to come here to the blocker side of Entma. If the Bulldogs win possession cleanly and break it out cleanly, look for Entma to be heading to the bench here pretty soon.
Butso from the corner plays it over for Dunn. Dunn up for Yim, back over to Butso, it goes.
And there goes Entma. He's out of the net, going to the bench for the extra attacker as that puck was dumped down deep.
Butso pinching down there to keep that one in. He's still down there on the half board. Boyd catches this one, drops it for himself. No penalty call here. Armour on the stick. He is unable to get the shot off, but it's kept in by Dunn. Butso plays it up for Post. Post trying to leave it there, no one to leave it to. The Green Knights send it down. No icing here as they quickly send it back up. Armour sending it down in. Yim unable to do anything there. 1:08 left to go in the third period. Hoy for Kolatarsi. Back over to Hoy it goes. Safe play there.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
We're now in the last minute of the third period. Bulldogs have to get something now. Got to get possession in the zone if they want to do anything.
Thompson pressuring there. And here comes Pung sending it down. He misses the empty net. And now trying to get another chance there is Fraze. And coming away with it is McCloy. He has Thompson and Boyd with him, but McCloy will send it down. 30 seconds left to go in this third period. Done with it on the blue line, sending it down. Boyd picking it up there, but he gets hit there by Andrews. Matt Thompson with it up for Butzo, over to Dunn. Dunn sends it down for Paquette, up to Butzo, and he sends a high one. It goes over the net of TJ Black. The Green Knights trying to hold it there, kill off time. 4 seconds, trying to get it in front to Thompson as the time winds down.
The Green Knights able to steal this game away from the Bulldogs. Bulldogs not happy with themselves as they took the lead in the third period up 2-1. A penalty that gave up a 4-on-4 ends up being the costly turning moment as St. Norbert was able to score on that 4-on-4 to tie it up 2-2. And then some loose defense gives up a wide open opportunity in front that beats Antmud Gloveside High's the game-winning goal as the Bulldogs fall 3-2.
A great game we had tonight. The championship Harris Cup game. The 3-2 victory by St. Norbert. Both these teams put on quite the show tonight. Really battled all 60 minutes here. And we will stay live on ACTV for the presentation of the Harris Cup and the NCHA teams as they will be announced.
You almost get the feeling that these two teams are going to get matched up at some point in the NCAA tournament, as both teams will advance. St. Norbert, because they won, they would have advanced even if they lost because of their ranking. Same with the Bulldogs. One team is 5, one team is 4. Bulldogs will have to play in the first round now as St. Norbert got the bye by winning tonight's game. We almost feel like the quarterfinal matchup is going to see these two teams matched up once again.
Such a great matchup too, a one-goal game. Shots even at 30 here for both teams as they get set to present the awards.
Both sides very emotional after this game. This is a hard-fought game straight from the beginning. Both teams came out with a lot of effort, throwing bodies early. There's only one goal scored through the whole first 2 periods, and we saw 4 goals scored in the third.
Your attention to the area between the players' benches for the presentation of the NCHA All-Tournament team. Handing out the awards to the players who are present is NCHA Commissioner Dr. Stephen Larson and Adrian College Athletic Director Mike
The NCHA Commissioner, Dr. Stephen Larson, alongside Adrian College's Athletic Director Mike Duffy, out there to present the awards for the all-tournament teams.
From Adrian College, number 93, Taylor McCloy.
Taylor McCoy gets all-tournament team.
And another forward from Adrian College, number 10, Matt.
As well as Matt Thompson, the captain of this Bulldog team.
At the final forward position from St. Norbert College, number 26, Riley Christensen.
Riley Christensen from St. Norbert, also named to the all-tournament team.
On defense from St. Norbert College, number 25, Sean Campbell.
Sean Campbell from St. Norbert named the all-tournament team as a defenseman.
Also on defense from St. Norbert College, number 14, Tyler Andrews.
As well as number 14, Tyler Andrews from St. Norbert.
And the alternate goaltender from St. Norbert College, number 29, T.J. Black.
And number 29, TJ Black from St. Norbert receives the honor of being the goaltender for the all-tournament team.
And the tournament MVP from St. Norbert College, number 29, T.J. Black.
And Black also receives the MVP for the tournament.
Yeah, not a big surprise there. St. Norbert prides themselves on defense, both of the defensive awards went to their defenseman. Goaltender goes to Black, who only gave up 2 goals through the tournament, and then gets the big win, had a shutout the game before, wins the MVP. Definitely well deserved.
As the fans are clapping for the Bulldogs here, as they are the runners-up for the Harris Cup.
From the NCHA playoff champion St. Norbert College come forward and join Dr. Stephen Larson in the presentation of the Harris Cup.
And the captains for St. Norbert will go up to receive the Harris Cup trophy after a very, very hard-fought game between these two teams. Great hustle by both of these teams here tonight. A great game to watch here from Arrington Ice Arena, as it always is between these two teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 NCHA playoff champion and Harris Cup champions, the St. Norbert College Green Knights.
As St. Norbert gets the Harris Cup here. And as you said, Drake, I'm sure these two teams will see each other again very shortly.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're going to see the Bulldog salute here to the crowd as I thank everyone who came out and supported them tonight. And St. Norbert lines up and down in their end for the team pitcher, as they're the Harris Cup champions this year.
Thank you for tuning in to ACTV for this championship game here at Arrington Ice Arena. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Drake Hagel. And thanks for tuning in.